What would you like to do, Kevin? You the man.
Let's just take a tour. Well, George, this is the beyondest box yet. Where in the heck of the world are we?
We are definitely beyond the box.
Yes.
We are in Waterloo. South Carolina.
Waterloo, South Carolina. And specifically, we're on the Glaser farm homestead.
That is correct.
That's I would call it the homestead because George has already taken me around the perimeter in a Gator, and just there's just so much room here to spread your wings, so many fun things. Just my heart was palpitating the entire time just because what is happening at this place just resonates with me at a soul level. And you know, before we continue this, I feel like I need to match you a little bit. So I've come prepared, and I'm moving a little slowly here because we're next to a bee box where there, I don't know, just a couple of thousand.
Yeah, there's about 20,000 bees in this one.
Okay. All right. So George, let's go back. Where was little George Glaser born?
So I was actually born in Egg Harbor, New Jersey.
Okay.
And then about a year later, we moved to Florida. So I grew up in Florida, north of Tampa, a little place called Homosassa, fishing community. That's where I grew up at. And then, you know, I joined the Army.
Well, that was a big jump there because
Yep.
you were born and then in the Army. There was a couple things that happened there. Like there was like high school years. Like what would you be found doing during high school?
Well,
Like what was your pastime?
Okay, in high school, I did wrestling.
Okay.
So I did junior varsity wrestling.
I could see that.
And I did ROTC,
Okay.
JROTC, excuse me, which is Junior Reserve Officer Training Course.
Sure. So you already felt that pull.
Yes, and that was because my grandparents raised me, and he was a colonel in the Army, and he was, you can do whatever you want, but you're going to do 4 years in some type of selective service, and then whatever you want to do.
So that was already written in the stars.
That
for
was
George
already in
Glaser.
the, yes, that was already, this is what you do, and then if you decide to get out after 4 years, then you do you do you, but you're going to give Uncle Sam his 4 years.
Okay.
So that was an automatic,
Yeah.
you're going to do this.
Yeah.
So I did ROTC, and on the weekends did a lot of fishing.
Mm-hmm.
Stayed on the river a lot. So that's what we did growing up. And then, like I said, joined the Army
Yeah.
right out of high school,
And what year was this?
89.
89.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
And then joined the military. And then I was in the military till I was 41 years old.
Wow. So you gave more than 4 years.
Yeah. 5 plus, yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
It went by so fast, though. It really just, in a blink of an eye, it was, hey, George, time for you to retire.
Yeah. What?
What?
Yeah. And what was your job? What did you do all that time?
I was a Abrams tank system mechanic, so I worked with tanks,
Okay.
main battle tanks,
Okay. So you were repairing them?
repairing them, sometimes utilizing them. It all depends what needed to be done.
Yeah. Did you end up there, or is that just what you started right away?
No, I actually started as a combat engineer, which just means you blow things up and run around crazy in the battlefield.
Right.
And after the Gulf War, the original Gulf War, the job I had was no longer a job anymore in the military.
Mm-hmm.
So they have what they call a reclass.
Okay.
And they're like, well, you can reclass, you can do this, this, and this. And I saw the tanks, you know, during the Gulf War. I was like, okay, well, that seems pretty safe to be in, so let's go for there.
Mm-hmm.
So I retrained in the military, and then went back to school, and then went to Korea. I was in Korea for a year. It's a year tour.
Uh-huh.
Went to Fort Hood, and then came up on orders to go back to Korea again. And then from there, I went to Fort Stewart, Georgia.
Good enough.
They said, you want to go to Germany? I'm like, sure, I'll go to Germany.
Yeah.
All you got to do is re-enlist.
Uh-huh.
Well, went back to Korea, back to Fort Stewart, and that's where I ended my career in Fort Stewart.
So what was it about that time? Because like you said, I mean, you did your 5 years and then some. What was it that just kept you there? Was it just the travel, the different locations, or what was that feeding you?
Well, you know, sometimes you try things you're not good at,
Mm-hmm.
and other things you're good at. Military just seemed to fit. Like-minded people. I was good at my job. Get to travel a lot. Not necessarily the best places in the world, but
Sure.
get to travel and see a lot of things. So I was like, oh, what the heck? I'll do it again.
Mm-hmm.
And then you do it again, and then they dangle that carrot. You want to go to Europe?
Hmm.
Sure, why not? And then next thing you know, 10 years is gone.
Yeah.
And at that point in time, you're on the downhill slope. So if you get out after 10 years, it's kind of for nothing. I mean, because at 20 years you can retire with your,
Right.
well, when I did, you could retire with your benefits and everything else. I'm not sure how it is now, but
Yeah. Might be a little different.
I think it's a little bit different now. But
Yeah.
it's nice.
Yeah. I could see that once you get to the crest of the hill and you're
Yep.
like, all right, let's just ride this out.
Yep. And then all the stuff happened with Afghanistan, Iraq, and that just blink of an eye, it was done.
I can't imagine what those hands got into over those many years and all the things that you did and you learned. And fast forward a bit, we've met each other at IPS.
Yes.
George and I both work at IPS, obviously. How long have you been with IPS?
5 years and some change.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. I would have thought that you'd been there for 15, 20 years. So where did you enter at IPS? Like, what would you start doing?
So I interviewed with IPS to be the service manager.
Mhm.
So I interviewed for that, and I got hired. I did a service manager job for almost 5 years, and then I was asked to come up to corporate and be the safety and facilities manager.
Yeah.
And that's what I've been doing for next month will be a year.
So it's funny, and like one of the things. I mean, George is just an all-around great guy. I mean, he just draws you in. But one of the things that really drew me in was just over time as we would talk, and like I said, he was kind of tip his hand to tell me a little bit more. He started talking about bees and eggs and that kind of thing, and that's what just was so intriguing, because you're a lifer in the Army and working with tanks and these things that go boom and cause boom, and now you are handling eggs. How did you end up doing this? Like, was that just always kind of in your DNA, but you didn't know? And
Like I said, we were talking earlier. It was kind of a joke.
uh-huh.
We used to eat at this deli when we were in the old facility, and we used to go there all the time. So it was right down the road, and they were having problems with their suppliers getting eggs. And my wife and I were like, "Look, we'll sell you eggs," and they said, "Okay." And we came back a couple days later and go, "Were you serious?"
Uh-huh.
And they're like, "Yes." I was like, "Well, I have 7 chickens, so we better get started."
Yeah.
And they helped us out, and it just kind of grew from there. We've got a lot of advice from Clemson Extension. They were very helpful. They'll come out here and show you anything. All the neighbors, I don't know if you know, have chickens.
Mm-hmm.
So we had lots of advice.
Yeah.
And we're at our third coop, so it's chicken coop 3.0. So we've learned from all our mistakes from the last one. And 7 chickens now turn into about 360 chickens now.
Right.
And then this, believe it or not, was once again, the people who own the deli go, "You want to sell some honey?" And I was like, "We don't have any honey.
Yeah.
We don't have any bees."
Uh-huh.
He goes, "Well, just if you're interested, we'll buy honey from you too."
Wow.
So Molly and I took a course,
Uh-huh.
beekeeping course, and started last year. And with all the hurricanes and bad weather and everything else, it didn't turn out very well last year. We got some honey that we gave to some people around IPS, but that was about it. But this year we have 9, and you see behind us, we intentionally planted all this just for the bees. So hopefully we'll have a crop of honey this year too.
Yeah, well, it sure looks like you're heading that direction. And you've already mentioned her, but you couldn't do this by yourself. You have the assistance of your lovely and hospitable wife, Molly, who was so kind, got me coffee and bagel when I got here. I think there's brownies waiting for us.
Yeah,
as
she
well.
baked brown. Yeah, I'd tell you, she's my compass.
Mhm.
She's the reason why I have a college degree. She's the reason why I stand tall and get up and go to work in the morning. She's the reason why we're out here. She's absolutely everything to me. So,
Wow. Lovely words, George.
absolutely.
George, you're in your half a century plus old. I'm in there with you, so I can say that
Yeah.
comfortably. You've seen a lot. You've done a lot. Your life looks very different today here on this homestead. What is there something that you go back to that just kind of keeps you moving forward? Like, was there just somebody in your life that spoke to you that just kind of, I don't know, just you go back and it was just something so influential?
Well,
something that just
family-wise, it would be my grandfather.
okay.
My grandfather raised me. He was a retired colonel, so he was always drive. In the military, I have an officer. He's retired also, and he actually lives in Greenville. Kevin Farrell. He was my brigade commander, and for some reason or another, every time he went someplace, about a year later, I ended up being in the same place he was. I don't know
Funny
if
how
that's
that works
coincidence or not.
sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Molly's my older and a little smarter, I hope.
Yeah.
She keeps me in check. But I will say this, IPS has given me the family. Yeah, that I've always wanted.
That resonates with me, George. I feel that with you. I felt that when I landed on the shores there. They kind of created a place for me.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's difficult, don't get me
sure.
wrong, but
that's how it is with family.
And you have to perform.
Yeah.
Rightfully so, but
sure.
It's more than just a job.
Yeah.
It really is. I mean, you don't do the things you do at that place at a normal job. So
yeah,
it's really nice to find your niche outside of the military. It's the only job I had was in the military. So this is nice to find something in the civilian world that's like-minded. So yeah, it's really nice.
Well, case in point that we are able to do this, and this is part of our work day.
Yes.
That we can be here. And
yes.
Folks can get to know you, because I'm sure you've talked to a lot of people over the years, being in that service position. You know,
oh yes, absolutely.
You know, people calling for various things.
Yeah, good, bad, and different.
Yeah, and I'm sure you've handled them very well, because that's just the kind of spirit that you exude. And George, I appreciate you and appreciate Molly, and appreciate you letting me come here today and just
no problem.
People
I'm glad you're here. This is awesome.
Yeah, and I appreciate all of you for giving us a little bit more of your time. We hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you like this video, just go ahead and give it a thumbs up, share it with some of your pals, because there's a lot to see here. And maybe we'll come back here and get like Beyond the Box George 2.0 version.
Oh, that'd be nice.
We come back and see how much it's grown, because George has some plans. All right, well, we'll see you next time on Beyond the Box.
Thank you.
Man, George, I'm going to give you a hug, man.
That's good, man.